Hello my lovely viewer, I am back once again with a final episode of South Korean zombie apocalypse series titled All of Us Are Dead. Watch the full video to find out the interesting part and please take care. As a disclaimer, this video includes my own analysis, commentary, and it's not a substitute of the full movie. Click the link below to watch, buy or rent the movie. In the beginning of this episode, it shows us with a broken view of the construction site where several dead bodies are lying there, including Chong-san and Gue-nam. Are they dead or not? Over the quarantine island, the assemblywoman resists submitting her resignation letter and tears up the letter. The little girl saved by the Jaek is sobbing and Jaek is stunned by the situation that has occurred. In the meantime, Onjo, Soo-hyuk, and the team are in the jungle away from the school. Luckily, no one is hurt by the bombing. They are about to leave, but Onjo denies leaving and instead wants to go back to the building, to find the Chong-san. She has still hope that Chong-san might have survived the bombing. Onjo, Soo-hyuk, and Nam-ra head to the construction sites. Onjo could not find Chong-san there. Also, Nam-ra is unable to smell anything and says that they must leave quickly. Early in the morning, soldiers check the area hoping to rescue survivors and kill the infected. Well, soldiers find out the Byung-chan wife and son tied up in his house. Onjo and the team make it to the town. But as they move, Nam-ra sense 11 zombies approaching them. Well, these zombies have also survived the bombing. At first, they run away from the zombies, but it seems they will not get far away. So, they decide to fight with zombies. In the battle of survivals, all the children try their best not to get infected. Unfortunately, Woo-jin gets bitten in the neck while saving his sister Hari. Before turning into infected, he asks his sister not to leave archery and says his final goodbye. He then turns into infected and tries to attack them. Nam-ra the savior again save them, killing Woo-jin by twisting his neck. Nam-ra again senses tons of zombies out there and they must reach a safe place before the zombies attack them. On the road, again, Nam-ra inner voice forces her to eat them. Realizing her hungriness, she pulls her away from the group, continuously hits her head on the wall, and bites her wrist to stave off her cravings. Soon, the Soo-hyuk notices that Nam-ra has gone away and returns to find her. Onjo also follows Soo-hyuk to find Nam-ra. They become perplexed watching Nam-ra eating one of the dead infected. Onjo and Soo-hyuk call her by name. Nam-ra then jumped upon Onjo and tries to bite her. Soo-hyuk is about to bash the Nam-ra head, but Nam-ra stops and runs away from there. I think at this point, Nam-ra might have realized that she no longer can control herself, and before doing any harm she wants to leave them. She runs away from there. Soo-hyuk and Onjo follow her but could not find her. After that, Onjo and other children make it to the quarantine zone. As they approach towards soldiers, the memory of their friends whose sacrifices for them keeps flashing on them. Then they are taken to the quarantine room. All of them had paid price to reach there. Later, children are interrogated by female army officers. But all of them refuse to cooperate. Children no longer want any help from adults, as they had abandoned them and left them behind during the laptop retrieval mission. They simply want to be free. Then we cut to the scene, where party leaders have agreed not to hold a hearing upon the Hyosun bombing and decide to end the martial law. However, Hyosun residents' quarantine periods end, and they are allowed to meet people within the quarantine area. They are still inside the quarantine zone for safety purposes. One night, Onjo climbs over the wall of the quarantine zone and heads over the jungle to pay her respect to Chong-san and other friends. After paying her tribute, she is about to leave but notices a light of burning fire from the Hyosun High School roof. The next morning, Onjo catches up with Soo-hyuk and tells him about the campfire on the roof of the Hyosun High School. She suspects that it could be Nam-ra, down there on the roof of the Hyosun High School. She also tells him that she is going that very night to find it out. Listening to this, Soo-hyuk chooses to join her. Eventually, all the kids show up and gear up to go as well. Kids then head toward the school. They discover a fire on the roof. Nam-ra shows up. She says that she had missed them all, and also wanted to visit them in the quarantine zone, but she could not do that. Kids ask Nam-ra to come with them but she refuses it. She adds that there are few other people out there who are like her and she needs to take care of them. Nam-ra also promised to stay friends. This episode has perfectly shown us friendship value, their importance no matter what the situation is. After saying goodbye to the group, Nam-ra jumps from the roof of the building. Watching this, Anjo and the group is stunned. The episode ends here. Who could be others, as said by Nam-ra? Is it Chong-san or Goenam? We will have to wait for season 2 to find it out. Until then, subscribe to watch more videos like this, turn on notifications, and leave a like and comment to support the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Other kids with twisted limbs and fall down from the building to his death. We then skip across to Hyosun High School. Byung-chan enters to classroom. In the class, Myung writes, "I am Joel sexy" over her t-shirt. Anjo asks Soo-hyuk to go out with her by giving her name tag to him. Goenam sees her and begins filming. She looks toward them and chase them. Infected students enters into canteen and starts chasing student and biting them. Meanwhile, teachers gathers for emergency meeting. Byung-chan say that hospital most put Hyunju in quarantine, otherwise everyone will eventually die. They uses windows to fight against them. Unfortunately, Anjo lost her phone while trying to enter into classroom. Fire and police departments split up for different places to rescue and bring the situation under control. With no other option left, Anjo is forced to let go of her friend. Soo-hyuk is left alone following the incident in the hallway earlier in the episode 1. Remember, Soo-hyuk was also outside the class and was trying to be safe in the previous episode. He sees Chong-san and manages to come over and help him. All was going fine, but suddenly, tensions break out between Jiang-soo and Na-yeon. We see Goenam is still alive, is still in the canteen and trying his best to survive. Chong-san's mother is stopped by police officer, so she takes dangerous path through the back alleys. Na-yeon has burning rage of hate towards Jiang-soo and does not want him alive. She starts sobbing and says, nobody likes her and has no friends, and we see Eun-ji is still there with Cheol-soo. Inside the announcement room, they are trying to find the solution for the bathroom woes since Min-jin and Min-jae got in heated argument and fights. Eventually Byung-chan get bitten in his hands. Jang Hari and her friend is using their bow and shooting the infected, while Min-jin and Junsong are using broomstick as weapon and killing the infected one. Korean government declares emergency and applies martial law to control the situation at Hyosun High School. Soo-hyuk comfort her saying, Chong-san is super fast and surely will be fine. Congresswoman, Anjo's father, are others safely arrived to Private Island. Goenam wakes up and finds he is still alive and not transformed into zombie. Realizing the danger of finding him, he then starts to look outside and wait the chance to run in the announcement room. Soo-hyuk thanks him, but Goenam inquires about Chong-san and says that he will kill him if he finds him. Nam-ra also did not turn into zombie. A child comes running toward them. Zombies were following her. Jaek rushes to help her. Anjo's father swims across the island and reaches to the mainland. Nam-ra also admits that she too like him and she kisses him. Yet, the horde of zombies started rushing toward the music class. Chong-san, Anjo, and the others reach the rooftop, but the door is locked.